Hello, Virgo. Thank you for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm going to use the Vision Quest Tarot. And if I get it closely, you can see the name of the creator is Guyan S. Winter and Joe Doze. I know I'm butchering the names, that's why I'm putting them up there. So if you want this deck, that's what you need to do. Supportive Oracle cards, Wisdom of the House of Night. And on the back here, I'm not even going to attempt those. They're right above the barcode. If I hold it still enough, they should be readable. Oh, you could just pause the video too. You should be able to see them that way too. Can't hold them still. Can't do it. Alright, there you go. Okay. My cat is already messing with me. I just sat down. It's all fun and games until I want to sit down and do something, and then he's like, well, let me create havoc, because that's what I want to do. One face down. Why do we have most of the tarot cards face down? That's interesting. Alright, so going into this situation, like there's a major change pulling you into it anyway. It seems like it wasn't really planned. This is Virgo, right? You weren't planning to get involved in something, and I'm seeing like differences with being trapped. Like you had to deal with somebody who didn't really want to. Now differences is a little bit, it could be very striking differences, could be minimal ones where you just like they say left and you're like, that can't be right. Like I don't know how else to say that. It's like sometimes there's just those people in life where like if they want to do it or they think it's a good idea, it's just kind of like, well, now I'm questioning it, because if you want to do it, what's up with this? I don't think I'm alone in that boat. There's just certain people in the world where they think it's a good idea, and you're all of a sudden like, like if you think it's a good idea, now I'm a little leery because you like it. You got this face down, which is the Seven of Pentacles, which I'm finding this a very curious card in this deck. Because usually it's a good card in most tarot decks, in my opinion. But in this one, it's saying depletion. It's almost like, it's like all this is like stuff that's been used and it's just waiting for it to be discarded or reabsorbed into the ground to be used again. And I feel like it's kind of like one of those things. It's almost like you're putting in a lot of effort, but you're feeling like this person just takes advantage of you, maybe. I mean, it's a general read. My cat is just like, I swear, I sit down in front of the camera and he's like, mischief time. Okay, so, Logan, enough, okay? This is in the environment. You don't see this either. Well, that's a striking contrast. Four of Cups. Four of Water. Very interesting in this deck how they use it. Very interesting. Because it's kind of questioning what's already... They feel like they already have what they want. But it's kind of like, do they want more? Or are they ready to like clear some of it out because they're not using it? It's like having a... When I'm feeling the other side, they have a lot. And it's like, I'm questioning, like, do they have so much that they're like, well, we can get rid of some of this, it's too much? Or are they looking to add to it and stockpile more? But there's a lot of abundance here. Like this card, it does say abundance, but when I'm seeing the water and I'm seeing the two rivers, like I'm wondering if it's like they're both going out or they're both coming in. It doesn't seem like a flow. I don't feel a flow going with this. It's either going out or it's coming in. It doesn't seem to be like give and take. I'm not feeling give and take with this at all. So they have abundance. They either have too much and they have more than enough to give, or they have a lot to begin with and they're trying to get more. It's just kind of like, which is it? I'm questioning that because you're getting sucked into something with this person and it's connected to this feeling, and I feel like at this point you should know which it is. It's either they have a lot and they want more, or they have a lot and they're giving it out. But I'm feeling like it's probably giving it out because it's almost like you think it's a good idea, but you're like, wait a minute, you want to give away some stuff? Like, that doesn't seem right. That seems odd for you. And the wheel is telling me this is like a good thing. I actually feel like this is not bad. This does not feel bad, but I feel like you're questioning it because you're like, well, sloppy sales there is a little something. So I don't know about them. Sloppy sales? Really? Okay. I don't know where that... Don't even know where that one came from. But there you go. This is a good situation. And even though I don't feel like you're not really comfortable with this person, but whatever's happening here is good. Like, it's having a good effect on more than just you. You're feeling like this is actually working out the way it should. You're still not completely comfortable with this person. You're just not. But I'm seeing integrity between the two of you. This is the Three of Wands, which is usually talks about movement and like action and travel. So with this deck, it's a little interesting, but I'm feeling like it's really nice. It's like, I almost feel like it's holding things together, and it's getting the situation to like keep moving forward. It's kind of like things are moving, things are active, but it's like it's within restraints. It also feels like it's within restraints for me. And I'm feeling this energy around you that you're dealing with. They're very passionately connected to it. This reminds me of certain energy where as long as it goes the way they want, as long as it goes the way they think it should, they can be a very easy energy to get along with. If things are going their way, things are good. And I'm wondering if that's what this is. Because I'm seeing you on the other side with hope. But I'm also seeing you here kind of like looking at this kind of like, you're like trying to understand like, wait a minute. Like, it's going well now, but can I really depend on that? I think is the best way to put it. It's going well for right now, but like you're not comfortable. I don't feel like you're comfortable here. But you're trying to give it the best shot. You're trying to be open-minded because you're kind of, I feel your energy kind of like, you know what, it is going good. You know what, I'd like to believe it can go better. But you know what, I'm also one to like cover my butt. So I'm just kind of like, I'm just preparing myself in case things go a little wonky. And if you're not, maybe you should. Just in case, because this energy, it doesn't feel bad, but it feels like as long as things go their way, whoever this is, then everything goes easily. Okay, we're stepping forward from that. I'm like leaning back, like what do we want to see next? I'm going to flip over the last 3 tarot cards. Nothing bad. This situation with this person that I feel like you're not comfortable with, whatever respect. I feel like the truth is necessary here. The truth is necessary. So what does that mean? This person knows enough that they have to watch. They have to watch their P's and Q's with you. You know, they have to watch. What is that? Pints and quarts. They have to watch what they say. They have to be on their best behavior. If they expect you to basically put up with them, I mean, whatever way you want to put it, that's basically what I'm feeling. Like they have to keep themselves under control if they expect you to be around them. If they expect your help, if they expect your contribution, they're going to have to keep themselves on point and just, you know, it's like they're aware that like people get really aggravated with them if they start being bratty, I guess. So they seem to be aware of it and they're like, well, if I want the Virgo to help me and to do this stuff with me and to work with me on this, I'm going to need to like, you know, stuff it a couple times. If I feel like having a minute or having a little moment, whatever you want to say, like a little tantrum, because I'm feeling like the word tantrum there. I don't know what that's about. Because, you know, there are adults who have tantrums. Not for nothing. Not for nothing. Sometimes it's a little masked as something else. But when they start ranting and raving about things and it's just they can't stop, that's a tantrum in my opinion. But anyway. And it's not connected to gender in my opinion. I've seen both. I've seen all different types of people do it. And I'm just kind of like, are we 5 again? What's going on? What is this card? The Mother of Fire. Like, they're working with you. There's a lot of activity, but they're aware of it. Like, this is a mature energy, though. It's interesting, because I feel like this energy you're dealing with they have their moments. Like, they have some moments. And maybe I shouldn't be so hard on that. Because they are also, at the same time, aware that if they don't watch it, and they don't keep it together, if they don't keep it on point, you're not going to tolerate that, and there's going to be issues. You're not going to want to be helping them. You're just going to try to get away from them. And if you're in the energy, even if you have to work with this person and you literally can't walk away from them, if you want to get away from them, you're not going to put your all in. You're just going to do what you have to do and get away from them. And they know that. And if they want a good connection with you, because they know you're dependable, they know you're very serious about what you do. But if you like working with them, with this person, if you like working with them, it's going to go a lot better, and they're going to get a lot better outcome. So there's a maturity to it. There's like it's very strange. It's like there's some aspects of this person that are very childlike, in my opinion, very underdeveloped. But then there's these other aspects where they seem to understand things, and they seem to be very mature at the same time. It's very like, it's warping my brain. I'm like, that's a very interesting person, in my opinion. They got vision on the other side. I'm kind of feeling like what I just said is kind of matching into that. Like, they know. And they also know that, like, the longer they do this, the more they have to hold to it. Because they don't want it to prove that this was a mistake. They don't want to prove you right that it was a mistake to be connected with them. All right, where are we going? See, this is because they have other ideas for you. I feel like that's the vision too. They have other ideas for you. Definitely have other ideas for you, but I don't think it's bad. But like this is one of the reasons like they're minding their P's and Q's. Like they want you here now, but they also want you in part of things later. And it feels like later it's more elective. Later you don't have to deal with them. Later you can walk away or you can choose other things. I'm getting a work connection for some of you too. It's kind of like they're looking at this like if you really don't like working with them, you could even find another job and they don't want that. Like there's a way you could get away from them and they're aware of that. They got to be nice to you. They got to get along with you. You do a good job. You do what you're supposed to do. You need to be respected. And if they respect you correctly, you'll hang out and you'll be happy to do what you need to do. But if they become stressful for you, that's going to give you that thought of like, maybe this isn't the right spot for me. And if you start deciding you're going to go, once you've committed to that thought, you will go. And it seems like they seem to understand that. Like, if they push you hard enough, you will leave. So they're like, I want the Virgo to like me. I feel like that's the energy I'm seeing on the other side. I want the Virgo to like me so that the Virgo will work with me and we can have a positive connection here. So there's more coming in, but the cycles is like, they want to keep you here. It's like they're trying to pull you in onto their team or into their team. They want you to be a part of their team. They really see a lot of value with you. So this person is smart in that sense too. Like they see you're extremely valuable. They see you as very valuable. And you integrating into this, like the word integration does work for me here, but it's like that tapestry, but you also see the birds flying off the tapestry. It's kind of like there's a lot more opportunities coming forward for you. You're going to benefit with this person. You really will. I feel like you just got to keep it on point, like what behaviors you like and what behaviors you don't. And just kind of like when they do something you like do something to kind of promote that or just kind of acknowledge. When you see something they like, acknowledge that. When you see something you don't like, I would start with just ignoring it, just off the bat, as much as you can get away with. Or just like leaving the situation when they start acting a way you don't like. Because it might not be that big of a deal, but like if you can give subtle hints, like you're not impressed with this, you're not impressed with that, but keep it subtle, I feel like it'll have a big impact. And when you start, acknowledging the good things, I feel like that's I know that's a basic 101 secret thing for relationships, but it works. I'm just saying that would really work for you. They're hoping to keep you around for a long time. They really are. They do, you mean a lot to this person in the sense of, the respect they get from you, the more respect they want to give to you. They feel like you're a very respectable person. They're a very stand-up person. You're of high value to this. You're of high value to them. Whoever this is, you're of high value to them. When I'm seeing medicine woman, this is a very intelligent person that sees how life comes together and how the herbs and how things around work together to heal this, to work with that, to promote this, to make that work out. That's that mature energy I'm feeling again, and it's very very interesting to me because I'm not feeling a bad person here. I'm just feeling like a really interesting mix of underdeveloped traits and overdeveloped traits. It's very interesting. It's very good. I think it's worth it. I would say it was worth it. All right. I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email. James4Astral at gmail.com. That's James the number 4 astral at gmail.com. Thank you.